Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for joining the space. So we're going to be reacting to another Love Bites song, but this is a performance of theirs, performing the Dystopia Symphony and the Moonlight Sonata. Oh my gosh, okay. And this was requested by Nando in the link below. So thank you so much, Nando, for requesting this. I'm really grateful for that. I appreciate it. So, oh my god, I'm excited, guys. Let's go for it. Are we ready? I love this piece so much. Oh. My days. Stop. This is too much. I just can't. Like. Ooh. Yo, they're too much. Oh, they're just. Oh, the she's so cool, man. Wow. What the hell? It's just, yo. Like, they're just insane. Like, I just have no words, to be honest. I feel like they have such an appreciation for the different genres. Like, obviously, like a lot of people were saying on the last Love Bites reaction, or the first Love Bites reaction that I did, they were saying that obviously they've grown up learning these instruments from a young age and stuff, obviously probably learning classical in order to have the basics of every instrument. But just the fact that like they embrace it in their own music and embrace it in their performances, not only just like in their private life, you know what I mean? is just incredible. And the fact that they embrace like the Moonlight Sonata. Who was that Vivaldi? Who composed that? If anybody knows who's actually is the Moonlight Sonata, I'd love to know. But I love that piece. I've heard it many times, and I think it's just the way that they've combined it with the rock elements, and combined it with, even when they're doing the rock part, it still has so many classical elements to it, especially when they were like harmonizing within their instruments. It was just beautiful. And then even like towards the end there was like a progression that one of the guitarists was doing. Yeah, the main guitarist, who was not the main guitarist, but the girl, I'm not sure her name, but the one that was at the front when she was doing the guitar. She's going dun, 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 and it was so classical, even though they're using typical rock instruments that aren't necessarily used in like classical orchestras, you know. So that was fantastic, and I think I saw that element of them in their other performance that they did. And this is just insane. It was just crazy. It was just, I really like how they always set the tone with that classical pieces. They either end it with a classical, or they have some kind of classical presence, just raw classical stuff in the song, and I love that. I feel that adds such a beautiful vibe to the song. They're just magical. Like, and I just love their progressions and how they progress when she's singing, and it's just massive. And then the fact that they just keep changing what instrument they're playing. Like at one point she's playing the Moonlight Sonata, making my hair stand up, and then she's playing guitar and it just makes my hair stand. It's like they can transmit that power and that emotion with whatever instrument they're playing, and I think that's just magical. I think that's just incredible, man. Like, honestly, it's just insane. They're so talented, like so talented. Yeah, and her voice is just mad. But I loved how they did the harmonies with the guitars. At some point they were doing like different melodies with the guitar, and then someone was in the same melody but on like a higher octave, and like the harmonizing was just beautiful. They're just magical. They're actually magical. And I think my favorite part about them is the fact that they embrace classical and that it's really present in their music. Yeah, it's just stunning. So thanks so much, Nando, for requesting this. I'm so grateful to have been exposed to them and to have been introduced to them. So yeah, if anybody has any comments down below, I know you guys love to comment and love to share your thoughts, so thank you so much for that. I love to read them, and obviously I try my best to get back to all the comments that I can, but I do read them all. So thank you so much for your comments and your support, and for your encouragement and your love for Love Bites. So yeah, anyone has any other Love Bites requests, feel free to request it down below in the link. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching and sharing this space with me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, bye.